everybody, Britical Saiyans here. I'm Matt.
And I'm Jonah.
And today we have the red reveals for Battle Evolution. Hey! On another note, the set has been delayed.
Yeah.
So if you didn't see that post, it is on the official Facebook. So I think it's only been delayed, was it a month or so? Something like that? I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
Something
like I don't remember off the top of my head.
I was going to go with a month. Makes more sense. Probably wrong, but you know, whatever. Anyway, so we've got Nappa as a leader. Yay! He's finally his own leader. So we got activate main once per turn. You add one card from your life to your hand. Play up to one Cyberman from your deck. Then shuffle your deck. Okay, so self-awakening and gaining boards at the same time. Awakening is when your life is at 4 or less, you may switch up to one of your energy to active mode and play 2 Cyberman cards from your deck. Okay.
He just spams Cyberman, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, that is what Nappa did, didn't he? He planted those seeds in the anime and then they manifested.
Yeah.
So he's got auto, when his card attacks, play up to one Cyberman card from your deck and then shuffle your deck. There's a lot of deck thinning in just off the leader. Auto, once per turn, when one of your Cyberman cards is KO'd, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 10k. So, red doing what red does with minusing power.
Yeah.
Activate May once per turn. Look up to 7 cards on top of your deck. Add up to 1 red Vegeta or Nappa cards with an energy cost of 4 or less among them to your hand and then shuffle your deck. If you added a card to your hand, choose one card in your hand and place it at the bottom of your deck. So basically you just put your Cybermans from your hand back into your deck to then get them back out depending on how many you run.
Yeah, so a limitless amount. So
yeah, so putting them back to the deck and getting them back out is not a bad thing.
Yeah. Plus, since it says Cyberman, you could run the green ones as well. It doesn't say red Cyberman card.
So you could turn it into a red-green deck.
Yeah.
That's... yeah. Although you... I know. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. I know it says any cards at the bottom, but yeah. Play it off what you got in hand at a time, really.
Yeah.
So, onto the unison then, Jonah.
Yep, so we got Yamcha, Wolfang, Pitching Fistball.
You struggled with that one for a second then, didn't you?
I was going to say Wolfang Fist, and I was like, no, there's a word there. So it costs 1, it's got 9k power. Such a threat.
Yamcha's OP, what are you talking about?
I know, right? Well, if I could see Yamcha on that card.
He's like the minuscule image right there.
Yeah. He's there somewhere. So once per turn, when one of your red Cybermen... okay, that says red specifically. So one of your red Cybermen cards is KO'd. You may play that card from the drop out with its skills negated for the turn. Interesting. So plus 1 active main, you may choose one of your red or green Cybermen cards and KO it. If you do, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 10k power for the turn. So, red being red.
That one says red or green, so yeah.
Yeah, so it is giving use to the green one, which is nice. And then, minus 5 active main, choose up to 9 of your red or green battle cards with an energy cost of 1, and then get plus 11k power for the turn.
Yeah. A lot of weenies just going, basically. It's just to make loads of 15k attackers, isn't it? It's just spam 15k attackers. Well, spam 4ks, do that, make them all 15 and just constantly attack.
Well, yeah, it's basically a win con because Nappa just spawns out the Cybermen. You can use them to blow up stuff and then attack with the balls of them.
Alright, so we got Launch Inspiring Support. So it's two cost, 5k power. Blocker, auto, once. Well, sorry, I was about to say once per turn. It's not, it's auto pay 1. If your leader card is a red Earthling card or a Heroine card, at the end of the battle where this card is used in a combo, play this card from your drop area. So instead of it being a cost for the combo to do that, it's a cost for its effect. Because it's a 5k combo with 0 cost. So
That gives you a blocker.
yeah, it gives you a 5k combo and a blocker, but it does come in rest. Was it?
Just play it.
Oh, just play it. I know, so it can give you a straight up free blocker. That's good.
Okay, so we got Vegeta the Executioner. Say 2 costs 10k power. One of it costs red. It's got barrier and active main once per turn. You choose one of your Sidemen cards and care it. Draw a card, then choose up to 2 of your red Sidemen cards and you get plus 11k power for the turn.
Just buff up those Cybermans.
Yep.
So we got Nappa testing the opposition. So it's 2 cost, 10k. Auto, if your leader card is a Nappa card, when this card is played, play up to 2 Cyberman cards on your deck or drop area, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Activate main once per turn, choose up to 1 of your red Cyberman cards, and it gains 11k power per turn. Buff!
Well, finally we're on to the Cyberman. So, Cyberman Infinite Assault, say 1 drop 4k power. Permanent is that you can have as many copies as you like. And then it's auto when this card is KO'd, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with 10k power or less and KO it.
Pain in the ass. Oh, I think, yeah, this is a reprint.
I think?
Yeah, it's a reprint. I can't remember which. I think it might be one of the draft box ones. I think. Is it a draft box reprint, or am I just being an idiot and it's actually a new card?
I don't know. I'll have a look. Because there's a lot of reprints in this set.
Yeah.
Which is why the card lists themselves are small, is because there's a huge chunk of reprints that they haven't featured
no,
yet.
these all must be new. No, these must.
Okay.
Yeah, these must be new. I think I'm confusing it with something else that's similar. Somewhere along the lines with it. I don't know. These must all be new. Because I
think the artwork's a bit generic, isn't it?
Yeah, possibly. Because why would they put the reprints in this list? It threw me off. But no, okay, so this is actually a new card then. It's also an SR. Cool. So we got Vegeta Royal Evolution. So 2 cost 15. Auto pay 1 red. If your opponent has 3 or more energy and it's your turn, at the end of a battle in which you combo with this card from your hand, switch up to 1 of your mono red leader cards to active mode, and that card gets plus 5k power and has its keyword skills negated for the turn. You can't activate non-keyword leader card skills or skills on copies of this card for the turn. So do it during your opponent's turn to make your red leader 20k for the rest of the turn. If you're awakened, obviously.
Yeah.
So
and if not, just gives you another swing with the leader.
Or you can swing with your leader, yeah. And then activate battle, pay 1 red. If your leader card is mono red and you discard this card from your hand, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and gets minus 10k for the battle. So you can either do the activate battle to kill, well, minus 10k something, potentially kill, or use the other auto to, like Jonah said, have your leader attack twice or defend yourself.
Yeah, just give yourself 5k buff and either offensively or defensively.
Yeah, and then combine this with that red negate that gives your red Saiyan leader 5k as well.
Just put your lead on 25, like, okay, come on.
Pretty much, you're living for the turn then at that point.
Yeah.
In theory.
Okay, so we've got Golden Freezer, the Perished. Say 1 drop with 5k power, and it's got active main once per turn. If you have red and blue cards in your energy, and you place 1 card from your life in your drop area, for the turn, this card gets plus 20k power and can't attack your opponent's leader cards, and you can't play any battle cards except Universe 7 cards.
Right, so this basically says I'm going in this deck. One certain deck only.
Yeah, it's going in Invoker.
Yeah, it's literally all that screams to me is Invoker.
Yeah, but it is a fairly good Self-Awakener because it's just 20k on one. Like for 1 energy, you can have a 25k attacking your opponent.
Yeah, it's another way to awaken that starter deck leader. Because that starter deck leader can awaken by having the life at a certain point, or by having a battle card with a certain amount of power out.
Yeah.
And that's another way of helping that. Right, so we got Vegeta the Third, Lineage's Beginning. It says a 1 cost 4k. Swap 2 into a Vegeta's Lineage with energy cost of 2. Auto, when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards that gets minus 5k power. Activate battle once per turn, pay 1, and this card gains 11k power and a critical for a turn. So
Not bad.
Yeah, well, because the fact that so for 2 energy, you basically play this out, swing for a 15 crit, and then because you have to pay for that, and then free swap out into your swap 2, because swap 2 is usually a free swap out, isn't it? It might come at some point where they might have an energy requirement for you to do a swap 2, but at the moment it's never happened, has it? For all the different swap decks.
Yeah, the swap costs tend to come from like
2 onwards.
3 and onward. Yeah, 2 to 3.
2 to 3, 3 to 4, sounds it.
Yeah. Well, at the moment, this is the only Vegeta's Lineage card.
Yes. I had to scroll up to take a look at the other Vegeta for a second, just in case, for whatever reason, it said Vegeta's Lineage on it.
Well, it's also Vegeta BR, or King Vegeta BR as well. So.
Yeah, well, that's just a character, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
I get the thing they'll do as red green to maybe work with all the other King Vegeta stuff. I don't know.
I don't know. Don't really have much to go on.
No, but like when I was looking at it yesterday, I was like, oh, I wonder how much Vegeta's Lineage stuff this is going to help. And it's literally the only card. So it's like, oh, good start, I guess. So, anyway, on to the extra cards. So we've got Unexpected Casualties. So it's a cost 1. It's got active main and active battle. So, active main, if your leader is a red Nappa card, you may choose 1 card from your hand and discard it. Then send this card from your drop area to your warp. Play up to 1 sideman card from your deck, then shuffle your deck. It's alright.
It's just getting more board presence, isn't it?
Yeah, and it kind of sucks you have to discard for it. But I guess it's to add some balance to it.
Possibly,
or you can just discard another copy.
But,
loop it.
The discard is a bit of a shame.
And it's got active battle. Choose one of your sidemen cards and care it. Draw 1, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 10k power for the turn.
So
That's
standard. Well, actually no, because if you KO one of your Cybermen, you triggered the Cyberman effect then, don't you?
Hmm.
So you're gonna minus 2 things by 10k or one thing by... I know. Cyberman when he dies minuses something by 10k, doesn't it?
Yeah. Although it
Oh,
kills
no,
something on
no.
10k.
It kills him. So you can use that effect to minus something, and then use the Cyberman's effect to potentially kill it if it's got 10k or that. Okay. Yeah.
And then it puts it in the drop to do its active main. So.
Wait. What puts what in the drop for activate main?
So this card, you use the active battle, and then it goes to drop because you've used it, which then means you could do the active main to send it to the warp to play Cyberman.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah.
So.
So the discard in the card is basically paying an energy. That's what it is.
Hmm.
That's literally what the difference is. Without reading the activate battle, reading the activate main, this seems a bit weird. But it is the discard in a card is basically paying the energy. In the sense that's the trade off. Is this the last card? Is it? This is the last card.
Yep.
So we got testing the opposition. So there's a 2 cost counter attack if your leader card is a mono red. Yeah, if your leader card is mono red, negate the attack, then play it to one Cyberman token, and then it just tells you the stats about Cyberman token and the fact that it has blocker. And then permanent, if you have if your life is at 5 or less, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand by adding 1 card from your life to your hand instead of paying its energy cost.
I get this feeling that the negates in the set are all going to spawn a blocker token, because the green one gets a meta token, this gets a Cyberman, and undoubtedly the blue one will give you a clone token with blocker.
Yeah, because of the androids. So
yeah. Plus, they do the counters very much seem exactly the same, except obviously it's color specific and you get a different token.
Yeah.
So I think that's just going to be the pattern in this set
for those. Alright. Cool. Well, guys.
I mean, they are good.
Oh yeah, they are very good. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching. Leave any thoughts you have in the comments below. And we will see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.